Sure, Bafetu. Welcome to another beautiful, fun, and exciting episode of Cars, Stands, and Flares. And I am your nice, good, beautiful, great fan host, Nkupi the entertainer. Yep, it's a weekday. It's another weekday. During the week, there's actually not a lot of noise where we stay here. It's very quiet. Even I end up thinking we are the ones who bring the noise. We bring the noise. We are the noise makers. The noise is us. We are in the noise. Within the noise, you find us. When I woke up, no one was here. Everybody's gone. Everybody's gone. So it is around this time where I think and start wishing my car could speak and understand that I need it, and it comes here. Anyway, we are the rims. These rims were inside the van ever since the previous show. So yeah, guys, who wants Mautaro, who wants Mac, they are up for grabs. They are up for grabs. Mautaro is fine, doesn't need anything. It's fine. Just need to put in to buy the accelerator cable, put it in, and that's it. Mac, I need to put management and what else? And the engine brackets, and then I know we can start it now. So they are up for grabs. I'm over the VR6 lifestyle now. They are for sale, and I mean it. People think I'm kidding. They are for sale. I mean it. The moment you see Mac starting, come. It's for sale. When I finish, it's gonna be for sale. A lot of people will be saying, Mfethu, why, Bafethu. Bafethu. I'm over the VR6 lifestyle. I enjoyed. I went up and down, solved problems, built, had a drive. So let me tell you something about purpose. Purpose, actually, it drives you. But when you fulfilled it, you are finished. You're done. You're done. There's this man who created this game, Minecraft. I forgot his name. I read about him. He created the game Minecraft, and he sold it for 2.5 billion. Remember the game, that boring game which you will just crash things? It's called Minecraft. That game he built it by himself. So Manang was his company which created Minecraft. He sold it for 2.5 billion to Microsoft. So after tax, he got 1.6 billion. So that's a lot of money. And remember, that game was making a lot of was getting like 15,000 downloads a day. That's how crazy Minecraft went. So he sold it. Microsoft bought it, and he was 1.6 billion dollars rich. And he went into depression. He went straight into depression. Why did he go into depression? Because he was now a billionaire. Now he's rich. He doesn't have purpose anymore. He didn't have that drive to keep him pushing. Sometimes you need to be a little bit poor. Sometimes you need to not fully make it, because you're gonna run out of reasons why you were waking up each day. people would think it's fun to make it and not have anything they are lacking, which causes them to work hard just to achieve it. You must always try and lack something. Try and lack something because it's going to keep your drive on. So I was telling you about the guy who invented the game Minecraft. You can go Google, search his name, I forgot it. So he went straight into depression. He bought a $70 million mansion, and even with that mansion that he bought, he was depressed inside that mansion because he didn't have anything to do. He was just sitting. Remember, this guy was someone who was always working on his computer, trying to come up with cool games. And then even after he sold Minecraft, remember, he was creative, so he tried making other games, but they were not as good, not as satisfying, not as great as Minecraft. So he felt like he lost the only thing that ever gave him motivation to work hard. So he wanted kids to play, not kids, but he wanted just everyone to play games. He did not want to run a business. He did not want to be sitting in boardrooms, meeting and all of that. Remember when Minecraft grew, it cost him to do that. So he was like, no, this is not me. I want to play games only. So long story short, I was saying, if you do not have something that is giving you purpose, you will go straight into this boring and loner zone, which is something that I don't want. Well, I have wanted VR6 so much. That's why I've been driving this car, the VR6, so much in my life. So I feel like I've achieved that. If I sit and say I'm owning this VR6s and whatnot, now I'm gonna go straight into depression as well. I want a challenge. I want a new challenge. They no longer challenge me. I'm honestly telling you, they no longer challenge me. I've mastered the art of VR6. That's why I can confidently buy a body and know that within 6 months it will be running. So I want something different. I want a new challenge. So guys, the moment you see me done with Mac, come and buy it. Motlawa is done, come and buy it. All my cars are for sale. And I'm not gonna sell Mac without starting it, without driving it. It's gonna be for sale after I drive it. So purpose. But for Motlawa, you can come for sale, guys. Was that? Yeah, I want a new challenge. Give me a new challenge, guys. Give me a new challenge. Tell me. Give me a new challenge. What new challenge can I take? Should I buy a super bike? Put a GoPro on my forehead? Start traveling the world? Exploring different cars? Something like that. Because I'm tired of just doing the same thing over and over again. Now I mastered everything. Should I get a bike, a big bike, though, that big bike with bags on the side, put a camera on my head, go to other provinces, other countries and explore their car culture? Should I do that? I want something like that. Because guys, what's this cycle that I keep on doing? Wake up, go to a spin show, get a car, tow it, spin. It's monotonous now. I don't like monotonous things. What should I do? Should I not have any vehicle? Go international now. Attend American car shows, American drift shows. Will it be something that gives me a challenge, like having to get visas, having to secure accommodation in a foreign country, having to see how they live? I'm like that. I'm very exploratory. I'm done exploring in the same circle. You guys are not understanding me, but one day it'll make sense. I was telling you, the guy that built Minecraft went into depression because of he didn't have anything but money. The only thing that was giving him a challenge cost him his mental health. So if you can understand me, you understand. And if you don't, you don't. Hey, spin car. Okay, enough about that. We'll continue it some other time. But just know, my car, Matlau, is for sale. And Mac is also for sale. But it won't be for sale while not driving. I will not be that incompetent. I'm finishing it first. Don't worry, I'll start it very soon. Spin car. Okay, someone asked me a very interesting question. They were like, bruh, the only thing we know about spin cars, some of us are building these spin cars, and the only thing that we get to know, we get to see is the car spinning. Some of us are building them, so we want to know how it's done. We want to know what is it that we need. We want to know what's in these spin cars. So I'm like, cool, let me show you. Let me show you. I'm gonna try and show you the ones which I know. This lesson of spinning, I'm just gonna show you the one which I know. So let's go. I'm not a master. I'm not a master of spinning. I'm not a legend. I don't know how these cars are built, but I'll show you the 1-2s which I know. Okay, cool. Which one should I start with? Since I like the V8, let's start with the V8. Because it is sitting under the shade. Right. Let's start with the V8. The V8. Okay. Right. Right. Okay. This is how the inside of a spin car looks. So the first thing you're going to notice entering this Eugene Terra Blanche, we call it Eugene Terra Blanche, this one, is that your ignition needs to have a key. And the key always needs to be like this. Why? Because if it comes back like this, it will lock. So the car starts on management, right? What is management? Management is a replacement of computer box. It's the brain that starts the engine. So those who know will come and correct me. A spin car has a dictator and a module. I don't know what a module does. I'm not gonna lie, I do not know what a module does. But a dictator serves as a computer box, which is the brain of the car. It starts the engine, sends fuel, regulates fuel, does all of those. Right. I'm done with that one. So since a spin car uses a foreign engine, those who are using BMW engines like your 320, they can just get into a car, lock the diff, stroke it, and it will be a spin car. It will be the way it came. But see, the moment you swap engines, right, you are telling the car that the car doesn't recognize the engine that you put in. So you have to give it a different brain. You take out the computer box, you give it a different brain, a dictator, a fuel management system. And then the fuel management system is so stupid that it will start anything that's an engine. It doesn't care. It's unisex. It starts anything that's an engine. That's why we use it. So this is where you start the car. Push to start. Then it starts the engine here. Open up here. And we switch the pump on. Why is it protected? When anything is happening in the car while you're drifting and all of that, stuntsmen are flying into the car through windows and all of that, they can tamper with anything here. That's why it's protected, so it doesn't get tampered with. If you tamper with this one, the fuel pump will stop running. And after it stops running, the car will switch off. And imagine we're in a drift. What's going to happen? Exactly that. Exactly that. So today I'm just going to tell you about how to start the car. How to start the car using management. In car building 101. The lesson of the day is starting the car using management. How to start the car using management. So the management connects to the injectors of the car, goes straight to the injectors because it opens and closes the injector, allowing fuel to pass. And then it also, after this fuel pump is run, after running the fuel pump, it's on. The injectors still need to open. What opens the injectors? The dictator. So yeah, you also set your revs. Your dictator also allows you to set your revs. Boom, boom, boom. At least to cut the car to cut off at 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. It's your choice. So at least today I did my homework with management, and so I can come and give you insight. So ask more questions in the comment section about building a spin car and how a spin car works, and then I'll reply with the video. I'll come back with the video and I'll show you exactly the way you asked with how the dictator works inside a spin car. And here is my launch. Here's our launch. Boom, 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 boom. When you mix this, it goes boom, 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 boom. Those who always watch my videos, they'll see that sometimes in my car, I always go under the seat inside Motlao. Remember when I gave those guys a lift and they said, please make it fast, and then I did this. I removed this. I always drive with the launch on because it makes the car slower. And I like the cutting off. I like when the car goes earlier. So when I drive with this on, the launch on, like I join these things and I tie them like this, and my car will be on launch. I'll drive it on launch. It's not as fast, but it cuts off quickly. It gives me the quicker. So I love that. I can go at least 3 gears in a small space. Go to 1, 2, 3. So I also have this inside Motlao, my VR6. I also have it. It comes under the seat. That's why I always go under the seat. Trying them. Even though you see when I arrive, boom, 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 boom. This is the course. Go like boom, boom, boom. You rev. Boom, 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 boom. Something like that. So yeah, someone asked about how the fuel management works, and then I said I'll reply them using a video, and that is how I replied you, bro. I hope you are answered. And if you have any questions about a spin car and its logistics and like its dynamics, I mean, and how it works, I'll simply come to this car and give you a practical example. So those who want to build something like this, they know exactly what to do, where to go. So yeah, management, that's what the management does. Let me go to the back because I want to show you. Hey, These idiots have stepped on this boot and now it can't open. Guys, don't climb on this pin car. Don't climb on it. Now it can't open. Look, it's someone's foot here. Look, it's someone's foot. And it's clearly not Katra's foot. Now it can't open. Damn. So guys, inside there, that's the tank. There's the tank where they put in the fuel, either petrol or ethanol. Okay. The dictator will take fuel from here, from this tank, and send it to the engine. So sometimes you see us pouring something that looks like water. You see us pouring something that looks like water. Or sometimes we put in fuel. It depends. When you put the dictator in, right? When you put the dictator in, remember that the car, the engine and the dictator, they need to be married together. Yes, it can start the engine, but they're not married together. It doesn't know which engine am I starting and how much fuel does it need. How much fuel does it need? How much air does it need? Those things need to be balanced. Some people just drive the car after putting the dictator in the engine, they just start and go. And it's very advisable to take the car to dyno. You take the car to dyno. At dyno, they're going to balance the fuel. They're going to balance the fuel, the air pressure, and all of that. And the car is going to start smooth, and the car's health will be on point. The engine will receive enough fuel. Remember that overfueling can kill your pistons. Putting so much fuel on top of the pistons will burn them. Will burn them one day. That's why you find people saying, no, the pistons melt. They melted. Something like that. So you need to take the car to dyno. At dyno, they're going to put this car on that machine that runs, and they're going to drive it, and they're going to set those things. It's going to be cool. And you choose. If you dyno your car with ethanol, you're going to need to be loyal and put ethanol forever. And if you're going to dyno tune your car with petrol, you're going to be loyal to petrol, to your car, and put petrol forever. I'm giving you this advice because you need to be safe. Don't go for people who swap fuels. Yes, they can, because they can afford it. Can you afford it? That's the question. I'm talking to new spinners. So yeah, it's advisable to take the car to dyno, and then if they dyno it with ethanol, use ethanol. If they dyno it with normal fuel, just use normal fuel, your petrol. The advantages of ethanol. I don't know the performance side of it, but I know it cools down the engine. It doesn't get hot quicker. I saw with that car, when we were in Hammanskraal, the fan was not working at some point. It had ethanol, but it still ran a full lap. That one. So yeah. So it cools down the engine. Those who know what the ethanol does, please comment in the comment section. And I stand to be corrected. With what I know, we're learning together and we're teaching other people how this is done. Anyway, guys, if you have other questions regarding to spin cars, how they are built, if you have these questions, I'll come to these cars and come and clarify anything that needs clarity. I'm not saying my advice is the best and I know everything, but what I know, I'll give you, and I'll also ask. I also did my research before coming to speak about the dictator and how it works on a spin car, because the person asked me many times. So I saw their comment coming frequently, and then I did this video.